Good morning and welcome to the Barber's Take. My name is Jesse, the Barber, and today I'm here with Marisol. And Marisol is a mother of 3 minions, 1 in high school and then 2 in elementary.
Correct,
right?
yes.
Yeah. How do you juggle all that and still find time to come here or energy to come here?
Time management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be very strict on like thinking about the schedule on a daily basis. But I think what really motivates me to stay on that schedule is just knowing the feeling that you get after a workout.
Right.
So that's what kind of keeps me coming back every single time. Yeah.
That's good. So Marisol, I've ran into probably like 3 or 4 years now here at the gym.
Yeah, 4 years ago, I think.
And so one of our first encounters in talking was about jumping rope.
Yes.
And so how did you get out of wanting or thinking, well, that looks kind of cool, I would like to do it, and then evolving into doing it almost anywhere on the, you do it out there wherever you want.
Yes.
Before you started off in the hallway.
Yes.
And hidden. What got you out of that mindset to think, you know what, I'd do it anywhere?
Well, first, I think doing it over like on concrete area after a while, once I got comfortable, I started realizing it really hurt my feet, so I kind of came over here, and then I found that it's the most comfortable in like the actual main. Mm-hmm. But even to go into the main, you have to kind of understand you're going to be in front of a lot of people. Mm-hmm. After a while, you kind of have to get out of that mindset of like it's not for everybody else, it's just for you. And so for me, I love that challenge of, okay, I started there, here, and there, no matter where I'm at. So as long as I can the music is what just drives me.
It takes you out of here, right? So like for me, and then so for me, I've applied it in different things. So like I can't be in my head and worry about if I smack my back when I cross over.
Right.
and it'll wake you up. So like you might be focused in your head about something else somewhere else, right? But that'll snap you into being present. And so just, I can remember doing it different places, and I could get in my head. It's easy to get in this big old head, but I take advantage of it in other places. So if I can do it here and not be afraid to like goof up, because it's inevitable.
Right.
That means I'm not pushing myself. If I'm just sitting there and I'm not really goofing up after a while, then I need to go a little harder. So one of the other things, when you don't feel like coming, which is rare, right? What gets you here? What gets you here?
I think it's just that self-motivation of knowing that I'm gonna do great, and if it just happens to not be my day, I have to remind myself like it's okay. Like there's another day, which is tomorrow, Mm-hmm. But I think it's, again, the music that really does bring me back, and then just hitting like new, I don't even know how to explain, I guess new moves.
Yeah.
And knowing that, okay, I'm gonna do great is always like the biggest thing. And then, I don't know, you do it so smoothly. It's crazy, guys. Like he does it so effortlessly, and I think that that's what really brought me to be like, okay, can I do that?
If that old man can do it, we can.
No, it wasn't that. It was just like, not even, okay, so I think you sparked back like a memory of when I was in elementary, and I was like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it in elementary, and so when I saw you do it, I said, I'm grown enough to know that I have the ability to challenge myself, and now let's do it. So now I come back every time, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's me. So it takes time though, it really does. I'm like on the 2nd year now.
Yeah.
So it's taking a lot of time, and now I can do it, so.
So consistency and getting out of your mind, right?
Absolutely.
So those two, the biggest things. The other thing is, sometimes we don't feel like coming, but as I've seen with this little video thing, that people come up to me, and I've seen them come up to her, like they'll give me a compliment about something, and I'll be like, oh, but she went from, and it's nice. It's nice. And then like there's little inspirations throughout our day, and maybe we're not aware of them at the time, but later on in hindsight, they come to fruition. Anyway, so 3 kids, work, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. What was the biggest, scariest part of like even getting out of your head? Failure?
Failure can be one, definitely. I think it's being insecure sometimes, but realizing that it's just you, it's not anybody else. It's just figuring out what works for you, and just finding that confidence to let that just take over. I don't know, I think that's what, I don't have the fears as much. There's days though that I will say, if I miss one day, it goes into 2 days, it goes into 3. It's so crazy how like, I almost tell myself like, am I even worth coming back to measure into everybody else's? But then it's like you come back and you realize, no, you own your own, and you just got to keep going. So
that's great. back to inspiration. What songs inspire you? You mentioned songs, so.
Reggaeton and rap.
Oh.
The two, it depends. J. Cole is a big like
Go-to.
Yeah. He's the one that really, I guess his words just move me into being better, doing better, and holding myself accountable.
Right, so it's the lyrics as well as the beat, usually.
Reggaeton though is more for beat, for a fast-paced type of.
There we go.
Yeah.
So if you see her dancing around at the gym, make sure you come up and say, hey, is it J. Cole, reggaeton? What do you got going on here today? So this is part 2 because it went a little long on the last one. Technical difficulties. Anyway, one of the other things. Oh, have you noticed any changes in your kids because you do this? Do they try to do it with you?
Oh yeah, my 2 little ones will, once in a great while, they'll see a jump rope and they'll try and do it. But I think the coolest part is when they see me do it. Like I'll show them recordings, and then they'll go and tell other people, "Oh, my mom jump ropes and she does music and she dances." So it's kind of neat that they see that without. And so it inspires them to, I think, challenge themselves as well.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So you're modeling a good behavior and stepping outside of a comfort zone. You know, I know for my son, he picked it up in like a week, and it was kind of like nonchalant. I went to pick him up on my time, and he's out there in the, in the parking lot doing jumping rope. He's all, look what I learned, and I was like, that's cool.
Jumping is tough, and you're huffing and puffing. It takes time.
Yeah.
It really does. It burns the hell out of your calves, but after a while,
you feel the burn. Anyway, still Jesse the Barber, and this is Marisol, the jump star. We're gonna
Marisol.
Just Marisol. Anyway.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Bye.